This young man came on and he continued just, man, blessing us. And I want to thank him for doing what he's done. You know, one day he was sitting in this country and the airplane was going overhead, kept going overhead. He says, one day I'm going to catch one of those planes and I'm going to America because I understand there's the opportunity and there's a lot of money to be made in America. And there's opportunity in some countries that have no opportunity. And he said he jumped on a jet. It was 2002, came to the United States, landed in Baltimore, Maryland, and decided to start off at Applebee's and start figuring out he could talk for a living rather than work hard. Got involved with ACN, went all the way to the RVP level, had a strong group, left them. He said, that's okay. I know it works. I'm going to do it all over again. Watch it. It takes real tenacity to go build it all over again. I understand that real quick. He will be the youngest SVP in our history. And I want to thank him for being on our call today. His topic is this month is start small and dream big. Without further ado, Regional Vice President, Mr. Shaquille Cooper.
I'm excited to be back on the call today, and it's always great to do these calls. You know, I'm always excited, but today I was able to put together something that I feel is going to be very helpful to everyone that's on the call today. And for the people who don't know who I am, my name is Shaquille Cooper. I'm about to be 30 years old in like 60 days. I never thought that, I would be 30, but I feel like I'm 18. And it's because I've been an entrepreneur since I was 20 years old, and I've just been hustling, grinding. And to me, to be able to do that at a young age, while most of my friends are partying, going to college, and, doing a whole bunch of things that is pretty cool. But by the time they turned 30 years old, they had a lot of regrets because they didn't spend that time, energy, and money invested into something that was going to continue to pay them years down the line. Because a lot of people were so trained to work right now, get paid in 2 weeks. Work right now, get paid in 2 weeks. So most people don't normally think longer than 2 weeks. So for me, going to college at the age of 20 years old, it opened up my eyes to saying, man, I look at my teachers, I looked at everyone around me, I looked at what they were doing, and I said to myself, man, none of these people have what I want. So in order for me to get different, I had to do different. And I used to always drive around a rich neighborhood. If you know anything about me, listen, I hang where the money at. I don't hang with people that ain't got no money at. I feel most comfortable when I'm next to a Rolls Royce. I feel most comfortable when I'm next to a 5-star restaurant, mansion. That's where I feel at home. So for me, I just never felt comfortable. I never felt right being around less. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I agree that we did not live life to just live by the bare minimum. So for me, when I seen ACN, it was just like, oh, you telling me I can get rich? Then I seen Mr. Aaron Burke, who was the senior vice president still. He used to be a teacher at my elementary school. So when he told me, yeah, I used to teach, I'm like, oh, if this guy can do it, I can definitely do it. And I told these people, and I signed up on my credit card that day. And then I've been in the business now for 9 years. Next year is 10 years. So in order to do a business for 10 years, the average person can't even go to school for 6 months. So when I seen this business and I got involved, I said to myself, if I apply everything that I learned in this business in all areas of my life, I'm going to have a better life. And because of the things I learned in ACN, not just financially, but just being around people that thought at a higher level, being around people that, wanted more. I realized that some of these people was 50, 60 years old, but they look like they was in their 30s. They look better than most of the people that I was around. So for me, listen, so when people make more money, they look younger, they're more happier, they're different people compared to the people that I grew up around where they was just aggressive, they was angry, and they was just always mad and upset because the lack of money, the poverty. So I wanted to get around something different. So when I seen the business, I got involved, and listen, the rest has been history. And man, people hadn't even seen anything yet. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen. Can you guys share my screen? Thumbs up. And let's go into the information. So today I want to talk about put your resources to work. What is the point of having resources if you're not going to put them to work? See, when people get involved in network marketing, the only thing that they talk about or they think about is their 5 friends that they talk to every single day about doing a business, when in reality, you're supposed to market yourself. So today I'm also going to talk about marketing. How do you market yourself? So like I said, put your resources to work. Succeeding in network marketing is largely dependent on how many resources you can cultivate. Start by discovering how you can leverage things you already have. When I got involved in the business, I was a college student. I leveraged different colleges. We used to get kicked out of colleges because I said to myself, listen, I'm a college student and I'm having success. Why not recruit a bunch of other college students? So me and my mentor, we just started setting up meetings at the colleges. And we used to just go around college and talking to a bunch of students. We got meetings. Some people would, throw the flyer away. Some people say they're gonna show up, they won't show up. But it got to the point where we started having hundreds of people and we was doing weekly meetings at colleges because I'm a college student. I know that college students want to make money too. College students want to be free. I was 20 years old, driving that dream car, living in the condo downtown. I mean, I was doing things at 21 years old that the average person still not able to do to this day. So when they seen that, they was like, man, I'm a broke college student eating oodles and noodles. I want to make some money too. So guess what? They all wanted to get on board. And then from that point on, by me leveraging the education, because I'm like, listen, we all college students. We all got debt. We all trying to make it. And by me being able to use that connection and that resource, that's what took my business to the next level, because most people was already thinking about people that have like 9-to-5 jobs, people that work a lot, people that already got their life set up. But when you get a bunch of young people that want more out of life and they're hungry and they just turned 18 years old, listen, the rest is history. And because all of those young people were so excited, they was just telling everybody. See, they didn't just tell their close friends, they got social media. So imagine if every single person that you recruit around your age, and we're all using social media, and we all got thousands of followers, and they see us dressing nice, traveling, living the best life. Listen, that was the best thing I've ever done, because now I leverage other people network to do the business. Still to this day, even just now, people are in my DMs begging me to do the business, begging me to do the business with them because they see me have success for almost a decade. Just think about it. You don't know too many people that's been doing something for a decade and been at their top of their game for an entire decade. Even when I lost the materialistic things, those are materialistic things. Those are things that you got to get rid of to get you to the next level. So when I tell people all the time, sometimes you got to take 2 steps back to take 10 steps ahead. And that's a whole nother conversation. But you may already have dozens of relationships that you can capitalize. Get around people that got some money. Listen, people that got money know other people that got money. People that got money don't look at opportunities as a scam. I told people like this, the word scam means still confused about money. So anytime you hear someone mention the word scam, they're still confused about money. They don't know how money works. But people that have success, they understand that any business, you have to invest time, you have to invest money, and you have to put energy into it, because if you don't put those 3 combinations, you're not going to get the results that you really want. So you got to go out there and put your resources to work. Again, one of the best advantages of network marketing is that you will feel like you're your own boss without taking on the responsibility of starting your own company. Starting your own company from scratch is very hard. The average person can't do it, won't do it, and just will never do it. So the fact that you get a chance to be a part of a company where the headache is already done for you. All you got to do is go out there, use your resources, build your network. You're typically able to work out of your home. You're able to make your own hours, get a flexibility in your time. Listen, entrepreneurs, we love this because we just like being able to be anywhere and work. Just be able to get some Wi-Fi, a laptop, a tablet, and just get to work. Another advantage that you also gain is that you can use any of the skills that you gain by being a part of this industry and company in anything that you do. You can use it because that's what I promise you. I use the things that I've learned in this company in every part of my life, and I still continue to have success. I don't care if it's working out. I don't care if it's, eating healthy. At the end of the day, consistency. As long as you do something over and over and over and over and over and over, you will get results. From there, you also want to develop that instant connection with others. You want to have that type of aura where when you get around people, they want to be around you. You want to be the person where you walk in the room, you become the room. You also learn how to make persuasive presentation, meaning that when you share any opportunity or anything with anyone, guess what? They want to do it because it's all about how you present yourself. It's all about how the first time someone see you, the conversation that you have with them, how you look when they first met you. All of those things play an important role. You also have the opportunity where you can learn how to cultivate, lead a team, and learn how to follow through with things. Because a lot of people are not leaders. The average person, they're a follower. They just follow after what everybody else is doing. But by being involved in this industry have made me become a leader where I can lead people to do anything that I want them to do. The next thing is managing your prospect list. If you don't have prospects, if you don't have fire, if you don't have wood going in a fire, that's what's going to happen. The fire is going to burn out. So you have to continue adding new people to your prospect list. You have to meet new friends. New friends. Listen, if you could get rich with your old friends, you would already be there. You got to meet new people, right? Try to understand that not everybody want to run their own business, and that's okay. We don't need those people. Contrary to what you also have been told, a large amount of people are also 100% satisfied with their job and being an employee. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's some people that they just don't want to become an entrepreneur. And then there are millions of people who love their jobs again. Like I said, they love it. They won't leave it for anything. Listen, don't waste your time with those people. Just don't waste it. Just talk to the people that's interested in what you got going on. And that's one of the secrets of my success. I don't waste time with people that they don't want to know what I got going on. So if you don't want to know what I got going on, what's the point of me talking to you? I'm just wasting time that I can't get back. Always remember that a person is not worth your time until he has not shown interest in what you're offering. Even a person who fits in the category of the ideal prospect is not worth prospecting. If he or she is not interested in your product or your business opportunity, let them go. Stop trying to force people to do something that they don't want to do. Even a highly qualified person who does not fit in your prospect list, if he has no interest in your offerings and cannot change his beliefs, there are some people that listen, no matter what you tell them, they're stuck in those ways. If they believe it what it is, that's what they believe. So do not try to change them. So all these people should do what? Stay out of your prospect list. You only want to deal with people that's interested in what you got going on. You must be wondering that why not at least prospect them? Why not talk to them? Listen, there's two main reasons behind this, because it gives your business a second-rate image, meaning that you just become, you ever saw that salesperson that's just trying to sell you something? Like, nobody likes to be sold. So you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person that's just greedy and like you need people. Like, nobody wants anybody needy. I don't care if it's a relationship or anything. Nobody likes anybody needy. So you don't want to come off as a needy person to people, right? And it puts an awful first impression on your prospect, because once someone, tries to recruit you wrong, it's hard to come back from it. It's just like, it's like a bad taste in your mouth. So if you keep targeting prospecting people like this, it will give your business that second-rate image, and you'll get what? Second-rate results. I've never begged people to do the business. I just became a person that people want to be like. I just got things that people want, which is what? Time and money. It don't matter how much money you got. If you have the time to do what you want to do, and you're making enough money to support that lifestyle, the average person don't have this, so guess what? They want that. So nobody would like to work with a person who uses cheap advertising techniques for his or her business. It's just what it is. Like, just stop chasing after people. Why not work on yourself and become a person that people just want to be like, or a person that people want in their circle? I was just telling one of my friends, I'm like, man, life is so weird because I'm a very introverted person, but everybody want to be my friend. And it's cool, I can do it, but it's like a weird type of situation to be in, because even though I'm a people person, I'm always by myself, but I still know how to be an extrovert, be out there, networking, talking to people, even on social media. If you follow me on social media, I'm like out there. People see me every single day. So they feel as though they know me, they've been watching me for years. So I use social media and leverage my network on social media with strangers to continue to build my brand. Because at the end of the day, people are following a person. They're not following a company. They're following a person. So as long as you become that better version of yourself, you'll never have a problem with getting people to come do the business with you. Who finds who's first important, right? If you go out and chase your prospect, you're viewed as a nuisance. So again, who finds you is more important. So again, just be that person that people want to be like. You must not be concerned with getting immediate return or conversion out of that lead, but in fact, you must focus your maximum return for your time, money, and efforts. And for this, you need to talk with people who are on the same page as you. Therefore, find prospects that demand your attention, approach you, and are eager to learn what you do and how you do it. Stop targeting blindly at people who do not give a damn to your business and focus on those who take initiative to reach you and your business opportunity. Sell effectively. It means that network marketing is not about sharing. It involves selling, and hence require huge sales skills. And it is very important to sell your products or your business opportunity effectively so as to get a positive result. I didn't just say sell it. I said you got to sell it what? Effectively. So the mistakes that most people do in network marketing, they focus too much of their energy on the product itself. They just try to just push the product and not the actual requirements of the person that they're selling it to. Of course, the course of the product is important. The product is important, but what's most important thing for a successful salesman is to create a what? Connection between the prospect's desires and how the product will fulfill those desires. Because I don't care, listen, if you're selling a pen and somebody don't need a pen, you're selling to the wrong person. You don't want to sell to the person that needs a pen. So you got to create a connection on why they need a pen, right? So if a person is going to write something down and they need something, you could be that person say, hey, I can sell you a pen if that makes sense, right? And we all know that word of mouth is the most powerful form of advertisement. Yes, it is. Because why? If someone tell me, hey, man, go trust this person to do business with that person. Because of the personal connection and relationship me and that person has, that's what's going to happen. I now is going to want to do business with that person because of the trust that I already have with that relationship, right? So what do you do when you eat at a great new restaurant? You tell your friends how good their food tastes, right? You tell them how good the ambiance is, right? You tell them about the price of the food, and then you tell all your friends, listen, go give it a try, because I do it all the time. Same things that happen when you see an incredible movie, read a book, listen to music, video games. So guess what? People already do this all the time, but when it comes to sharing an opportunity with people that they know, love, and trust, they get scared. I don't understand why when you already do it for free every single day. It is because they don't want to scare away the new prospects and give them that feeling that when they are doing the absolute unique and out of the box thing, meaning that people think that what we do is so different. We're not doing anything different than any other business model. We're offering a product or a service that people need, right? And they know that people stay away from anything that involves sales. And I never understood why people are scared of sales, because either you're doing the selling or you're being sold. I'd rather be the person selling. And that's why they use this lie as a cover up. Remember, sales is an integral part of all of the business. Every business involves sales, because if you're not selling anything, how do you expect to make money? So at the end of the day, you got to do what? Sell effectively. You got to be a good salesperson. I don't care what anybody says. Listen, if you're not selling, you're being sold. And I'd rather be the person that's selling. You want to have a great marketing plan. How are you going to market yourself? If you're not marketing yourself, then nobody's going to know that you're a business person. People need to know you for what? Being an entrepreneur. People should want to know you for what? Just being a person that's a hustler. Being a person that get up and listen, if you're a lazy person, even when you start a business, people are not going to want to do the business with you because they know you for being lazy. So you have to develop things and habits that people respect, that people want to follow, because the average person is not consistent. So if you are consistent at anything that you do, guess what's going to happen? People are going to want to follow you for that, right? Your product doesn't matter. It don't matter what you're selling. Listen, I was selling gas and electricity, to people that didn't even pay gas and electricity. These people in college were 18 years old, living with their parents. We had to talk to their parents about becoming customers. But guess what? It still worked out, because it didn't matter about the product. It just mattered how we marketed everything. And guess what? We marketed. All we did was market. We had Young Money movement. We had all kind of movement. We used to host events, like marketing. And what is marketing? Marketing is putting yourself in front of people. Think about McDonald's. You never can go anywhere and not see a McDonald's. That big yellow M. That big yellow M. And once you see it, you start to get hungry, right? McDonald's might not make the best burger, but they definitely have the best marketing plan. How do McDonald's have the best marketing plan? They recruit celebrities, athletes, anybody that got some type of, we call it clout, some type of attention. Everybody's sponsored by McDonald's, because they know that if this artist said this burger is good, people are going to go out there and buy the burger. Or they might even give the artist their own signature burger, so that they went out there and do it. For example, People know the artist Rick Ross. He started doing the Wingstop. And Wingstop, we started buying Wingstop. And now guess what? The reason why a lot of people eat Wingstop now is because he owns them and he promote them all the time. They see it on social media all the time. So a lot of these companies use celebrity influencers now to market their product, because it don't matter if that product or service is good, as long as the person that's marketing it has a lot of followers and they can market it well, it's gonna sell, right? So there's no doubt that you can cook a better burger than McDonald's, but can you market better than them? So you got to get great at marketing. At the end of the day, it's all about how you market. No one cares how good your product is if you're not marketing it right, right? People should focus on enhancing their skills for making a better product rather than focusing on tricks of selling and delivering that product. You want to develop a skill, because listen, with tricks, you got to keep on coming with new tricks. But when it's a skill, it's just a skill. And a skill is something that's going to take you very, very far, because if you're not skillful at what you do, if you're just doing things by happen chance, listen, you're going to run out of tricks sooner or later. Just develop the skills that it takes to become that person, and I promise you will be successful. So today, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys are able to take notes and go out there and market yourself. Let people know what you're doing. Stop being scared to market yourself. Nobody can market you better than you.
Mr. Cooper, thank you. He said, develop a skill. A skill. There's that word again. He said a skill will take you what? Far. So develop the skill. And what's the first skill you need to learn? I've been teaching this all year. The skill of what? Listening. That's right, Jackie Black, listening. To recap one more time, he said, put your resources to work. He said, scams mean still confused about money. I love that one. He says, make a persuasive presentation. Be persuasive in your presentation. He also said, don't waste time with people who don't want what he has. He says, develop a what? Skill, and skills will take you far.